Welcome to Illuminati Silver. We tell you the truth about silver. Today is Thursday the 15th of October 2015, and we just wish to briefly address the excitement made over recent stock market falls and hopefully put them into perspective. We're also being just a little provocative at the end, as we are feeling a little demure and wanted to generate just a little excitement for our listeners. But please, don't be too harsh with your responses. On Monday, August the 24th, we witnessed Black Monday for the world's markets. The Shanghai composite was down 8.5%. The Nikkei index down 4%, and the S&P and NASDAQ fell 10% from their recent peaks. We immediately heard all of the doom and gloom merchants cry, "This is the end, or the beginning of the end. Financial turmoil will ensue, and collapse is imminent. Investors are withdrawing their funds from the markets as quickly as they can, and it's all going to get worse very, very soon." Now, to be fair, we predicted or anticipated that there should be a correction in world markets. We hadn't analysed it sufficiently to state at what level, but to be blunt, a 10 to 20% correction would, in our opinion, have been quite healthy and would have dissipated much of the froth that was gathering. Well, we are nearly 2 months on, and we thought we would take a brief look at how the various markets currently stand compared with a year ago. This is what we discovered today. Please forgive us for quoting so many figures. The S&P 500 index up 8.66%. The Dow Jones Industrial Average up 6.2%. The NASDAQ composite up 15.53%. The New York Stock Exchange Composite Index up 2.66%. The Euro Stoxx 50 up 11.97%. The FTSE 100 Index up 2.05%. The DAX Index up 17.42%. The CAC 40 Index up 18.67%. And the Nikkei 225 index up 22.79%. And the Topix index in Tokyo up 24.69%. And finally, the only major faller, the Hang Seng index down 0.06%. Hardly the Armageddon scenario that so many predicted. Now, we know that many listeners believe that these markets are manipulated. We are more of the opinion that they have been inflated with funds from financial institutions which have benefited from QE. Nevertheless, anyone investing in a tracking index, despite recent falls, would still have made good profits in most cases over the past year, and certainly very healthy profits over the past 5 years. So we ask, where is this imminent collapse? Okay, the month of October hasn't completed yet, and who knows, it could happen within the next 2 weeks. We doubt it, and as we have already said, another correction of around 10% would, in our view, be healthy for the markets. But even that may not happen. So what is the point we're making here? Well, it's a simple one. We were going to have imminent collapse in August. We didn't. We were going to have imminent collapse in September, especially with the 11th of September Shemitah. We didn't. October is going to be the month of imminent collapse. Well, let's just wait and see. We have heard of all of these imminent collapses since 2008. It's a mathematical certainty, we're told. Well, yes, one day they will be right. The law of averages state they will be right. But just ask yourself, Before you panic, build your anti-nuclear shelter, stock up with 3 years' supply of food and water, purchase 10,000 rounds of ammo, and fill your safes up with gold and silver. How many years have to pass before it's no longer classed as imminent? We hope you found this video at least entertaining or controversial, if not informative. If so, please give it a thumb up, and if you haven't already done so, please subscribe. Also, it would be great if you could join us on Twitter at IlluminatiSilv1 and help spread the word. Disclaimer. Silver Illuminati owners come from a background of banking, international wealth management and economics. Having now retired from these worlds, we're not qualified to give investment advice. Therefore, this and other productions must not be deemed to be giving such advice, and merely represent the personal views of its owners.